everyone, it's Allie. Today I'm going to show you 3 easy and simple healthy lunch and dinner recipes with an Asian twist, of course. So without further ado, let's get started. For the first lettuce wrap, you will need iceberg lettuce, some ground pork, water chestnut and onion, all finely chopped, and some cilantro. First, heat up your pan and add a little bit of vegetable oil. Toss in your water chestnuts, onions, and scallion mixture all together and give that a good toss for about 5 to 7 minutes until it starts to brown. Add in your cilantro for some flavor and just lightly toss this and remove it from the heat. Now we're going to move on to cooking the pork, so add some vegetable oil and your ground pork and just try to separate the meat until it starts to brown a little bit. Next, add in some soy sauce for flavoring, and then now we're going to recombine the meat and the onion mixture together. And we're almost done with this dish. All we have to do now is let this cook up for a few more minutes and then wash our iceberg lettuce, and then it's ready to serve. So this is a really great dish that you can make the night before to bring for lunch or to make fresh for dinner. So this makes about 5 servings, 2 per person. I love this dish because of the water chestnuts, because it's a really unique way of cooking with it, and it just adds a really nice crunch to the entire meal. So I hope you give this one a try because Kobe was definitely eyeing it the whole entire time. Moving on to our second dish, we're going to learn how to make this really delicious tofu dish, and in Chinese it's mapo tofu, I believe. So you'll need really simple ingredients: white or brown rice, medium firm tofu, marinated pork and shrimp, green onion, and some scallions. To marinate the meat, add salt, light soy sauce, some chicken bouillon, that's optional, add some sugar, and also some black pepper. Combine the meat together with some cornstarch, which will act as a thickener, and mix it all together. And for the shrimp, you want to butterfly it and cut it up into tiny bite-sized pieces just so it's easier to eat. You want to repeat the same process with the tofu by cutting it up into cube pieces that's really easy to eat. And then next you're going to boil some water and add in your tofu so you can let it cook for about 5 minutes in the water. Once it's about cooked, you can take it off the stove and then drain it, and then pour over some cold water to start the cooking process. Next, we're going to cook the meat, so add in vegetable oil and some scallions and let that brown for a bit over the medium to high heat. Add in your marinated pork and just lightly toss it until it starts to turn color. Now add in your shrimp, and you'll know that shrimp is cooked once it turns orange. So lightly toss it and you'll start to smell all of the flavors coming together. So add in your cooked tofu and be very careful with this step because you don't want to overdo the tossing with the tofu because it will end up being a crazy mashed mess. So add in 2 types of soy sauce for flavoring and 1 cup of chicken broth to add a bit of a sauce to the entire dish. Traditionally, this dish is supposed to be spicy, but since me and my family do not really eat spicy food, we just went with the non-spicy version, but you can add in some chili paste at this point. So also add your green onions as a garnish and then serve over white or brown rice. Garnish with cilantro and you're ready to serve. So I love this dish because it reminds me a lot of my childhood, and my mom used to make it for me all the time. So now I'm happy that I have the recipe and I can share it with you guys. Last but not least, we're going to make this pan-seared salmon with a side of bean sprouts. If you're not familiar with bean sprouts, they're a really crunchy vegetable that has a nutty flavor, packed full of vitamin B and a lot of fiber. So cook this together with scallions over medium to high heat and season with anything that you like, and it makes for a really great side dish. And it complements really well with the salmon. So this salmon we bought from Costco and we seasoned it with salt and pepper and cilantro, And what you want to do is turn up your stove to medium to high heat, add in your vegetable oil, and sear each side for about 5 to 7 minutes, depending on how cooked you want it. Some people like their salmon a little bit more medium, some like it well done. I personally like it a little bit more pink on the inside because it's just more tender that way. So after about 7 minutes on each side, turn off the heat and throw on your garnish and just let it sit on top of the stove. This is a trick that I learned from my dad to prevent you from overcooking the fish and making it really dry. So that about completes this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed all of the recipes that I was able to share with you guys. Hi everyone, it's Allie. So you guys just watched my 3 healthy recipes perfect for lunch and dinner. So I threw in an Asian twist because if you guys don't know, I'm Chinese and my parents are Chinese. And the purpose of these videos is to share with you recipes that my parents have taught me to you guys. I love these recipes because you can meal prep at the beginning of the week and just make a lot of food and then just pack it up and you're all ready to go. So this is kind of a special video for me because it's dedicated to my dad because Father's Day is coming up and I wanted to share with you guys 3 of his favorite recipes that he likes to make at home. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and please share this with your friends and family. In case you have any friends or family interested in any like Asian cooking tutorials, send this video to them. And if you recreate any of these dishes, I would love to see it, and so would my parents. So please hashtag Cooking with Allie anywhere on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook so I can see it. So if you'd like to see more videos from me, please click the subscribe button. And this is Allie and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!